the option like actually run the microphone? That's what I did. That's what I did. Connor, it wasn't an option on the mic. The official just offered it. No, they very nice. They told us. How do they use the mic? Oh, it's just not working. This microphone right here, but it's not working. Where do you think you're going, baby? Imagine they offer it to her and they just see me on the microphone, like when the meet starts. Good night, ooh, second place is only first place. Sorry, Chip. Come back next week. That's my coach. Good time of day, by the way. I already told you.
This will work too.
Is this the speaker? Which one is this?
One is.
This is the speaker, right?
That's the mic.
Is that for live stream?
Put that mic back in.
At least the thunder's on.
There's no plus. Push X a split tire.
Let's see if this works now.
Or Apollo will be here right next to him helping him.
Testing 1, 2.
Oh.
Yes, kind
Oh.
of.
Testing, testing, testing.
You have to check the cable.
Okay. Timer's right, Sam.
Testing 1, 2.
Cardi, let's go! Can I fart in the mic?
What?
What?
Step away from the mic.
This
Step away from the mic.
Test, 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 test.
Oh, is it water damage?
I am honored to protect
The one that's water damaged is working.
Securities and we're so fun time going. You should have upstairs when you can I see it? What, nah, ours are better. Ours are purple and black.
I promise you I'll clean this all up
Maybe you don't have to listen to my voice.
like later today.
Unless you got what are you gonna do with me?
It's usually pretty professional back here.
Cry.
I promise you.
Connor's so funny
Actually,
when
you've
that
been here when it's been okay.
yeah, and
Here's the thing.
This is yours,
He's
isn't
like
it?
funnier me.
Here's what you're going to learn very quickly. I don't mind you being funny.
Is this for live stream?
No, actually.
what's the difference?
Do not ask me if a relay is continuous. No, if you're being funny, but you're shutting up when I'm talking and you're letting me actually explain my sets and you're doing it the way I want you to do. You get run on a
That
relatively
one is working? That one works. So this is the speaker that is giving trouble.
No, it's not. It's not getting trouble. It's just.
It is the cable or the speaker?
No, it was the power. Like there was nothing wrong with the speakers ever.
Okay. So now the microphone is working when you talk.
Testing, testing.
Yeah. So let's
You can get
Show up. You don't have to care. You just have to do the work.
Oh no, I already knew that.
you can get away with a lot in my group as long as you don't get in the way of me.
I've gotten away with a lot.
That was the stupidest thing you could ever say. You just show up and do the work.
That's what I do.
You say you don't even have to care.
Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. The meet is officially starting at 8:40.
Well, normally it's easier when you're forced to do it, so then you don't have to worry about not doing it. Isn't that right, Coach Chris?
But yeah, on the flip side of that is if you get in the way of me doing my job, the tolerance level for anything drops immediately from 0.
Well, I think the new incoming bronze for Angels compared
You
to
know, he's mad because he has that British accent. He's like a devil.
Do you see another one of these anywhere?
A red one.
No, like a white one
like
of
today
these.
we heard Coach Jackson.
It was like attached to this.
So funny, bro.
I do not.
Hello, Coach. Alright, just so you know, I'm doing the wash. No. You're doing that?
So what'd you do?
I just plugged it in.
Yeah?
To which one? The old one?
I'm not confused, Tim. Ask someone in there.
I better see you at like a 448. I'm trying to go 459. I'm right there. You got it. As a 5 double. I believe in you.
Alright, I gotta figure out how to... not here to be a coach. Well, I am, but a sideline coach.
you know, it wasn't the box, it was the speaker.
Are you still gonna return the box?
I don't know.
What?
Not my job. Yeah. She goes, this just went out. Not out of my pay grade.
Okay, we're good. Oh, went black? Yes. Oh, that means that the battery went down, so we need to switch the battery.
Hello, Mrs. Sumner.
Hey, good morning.
How is everything?
What's going on?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Good. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Florida Gold Coast Senior Championships. The order of events today will be the 200 backstroke, the 100 freestyle, the 200 butterfly, women's 200 freestyle relay, men's 200 freestyle relay, 500 free, and 100 individual IM. The meet is officially starting at 8:40. The time is now 8:25.
Up and working?
Looks like it.
How excited. You good, girls? It's exciting. I had no idea they were doing live stream today.
They're excited.
Awesome.
Okay, so for the prelims,
I don't think we have enough paper.
Not no words. Yeah. I just because I don't want to stand to an angle and have a
sorry, for, remember your name? Spell it.
AMELI.
Oh, Emily. Yeah. Okay, cool beans. So the way we're doing it for prelims, as soon as they dive in, probably like to the 12 and a half, then you start saying the names. For finals, it will be on the block.
As they walk in. But I think they're only doing it as they walk in for A.
Ooh, there's more than 8.
For A final, and then for BSC, they're doing it like that.
Cool. Yeah. Mike's on. You can hear all that?
Say the mic's off. We can hear you.
That was Miss Mary. Individual medley. Oh, I heard I am.
Oh yeah, you said individual IM. Yeah.
We can't get music to come out of there. Oh, I hear music. Let's go.
I'll help you.
And hazies. I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna swim around 9:30ish.
Yeah.
Because it starts at 9:14.
I don't think we only have one.
And the new guy coming? Luciano?
No, he's coming this afternoon.
Oh, he's coming in the afternoon. Weird.
Did you do already?
Podcast with me.
Mister. Do you think that's going to mess up anything?
If it makes noise, then we just unplug it.
The output for the music is too wet.
Good. Oh, hello. Oh. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello.
It's my power.
Hello, 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 hello.
Is it on?
we're gonna start in.
Go, Jordan!
So you just do it into the mic. Okay. Is it on?
Go, Jordan!
Hello? Is it on? I don't think it's on. Hello?
Oh,
it's
and the relay
live
cards.
stream. Let's go.
Bonus.
It's live stream.
Swimming in lane 1, in lane 2, Maria Morales. In lane 3, Carmen Sanchez Tembleque. In lane 4, Jordan Lewis. In lane 5, Anastasia Lutz. In lane 6, Thais Estrada Nunez. In lane 7, Hilary Rilo. And in lane 8, Julia Forsure.
Out in front, we have Jordan in lane 4 for this 200 backstroke. Meet record of a 141.68. They did not swim yesterday, so this is the first race of this session of the 2022 Senior Championships. Going out fast in lane 7, we have Elia going out with a 106.16 to take the lead going into that second 100.
Go! Go, Jordan!
Elia's holding strong, coming in closely by lane 3's Carmen. And it is lane 7 coming in first, Elia with a 216.82.
Swimming in heat 2 of the 200 backstroke. In lane 1, Nicole Macedo. In lane 2, Marianne Catalazan. In lane 3, Riley Barnhart. In lane 4, Sofia Perez. In lane 5, Mallory Schilcher. In lane 6, Nicole Velarde. In lane 7, Gabriela De Luna. In lane 8, Ana Rosa. In lane 9, Casey Perez. And in lane 10, Adriana Lozano.
Our fastest heat from heat 1 went out in a 106.16. South Florida Aquatics Mallory is taking the lead early. She's coming in well under a minute .11 under leading time already of a 2:16.82. She's definitely going to beat that. She goes into her second 100. Coming into that last 12 and a half, the time to beat is a 2:16.82. Florida Aquatics, Mallory is definitely going to do that as she stops the clock at 2:04.29. Coming in second in lane 6, Nicole Baladi coming in at 2:06.58.
Swimming in heat 3 of the 200 backstrokes. In lane 1, you got Jessica Smith. In lane 2, Charlie Goldstein. In lane 3, Nicole Creed. In lane 4, Paola Gonzalez. In lane 5, Alina Deinhardt. In lane 6, Julianne McCraney. In lane 7, Caitlin Jorgensen. In lane 8, Olivia Weeb. In lane 9, Cassia Flynn. And in lane 10, Natalia Sebug.
Time to beat from the last heat going out is a minute, but it looks like Elena Deinhardt from South Florida Aquatics is definitely going to be under that for the first 100, stopping the clock at 8:58.09. Picking up that tempo as we go into that last 25, we have Elena Deinhardt holding strong on that lead. Time to beat is a 2:04.29 for the top spot. Holding in close is Juliana McCrane from Pinecrest. And it will be Elena Deinhardt stopping the clock with a 2:01.20. Coming in second with a 2:07.33 is Julianne McCrane.
Nice! Nice swim, Caitlin! Come on, Gio!
Swimming in the fourth and final heat of the girls' 200-yard backstroke is Sofia Osorio in lane 1, Isabel Wilson in lane 2, Amber Candido in lane 4, Kendra Gomez in lane 4, in lane 5, Julia Parkinson-Lee, in lane 6, Gio Musielo, in lane 7, Lilia Blanco, in lane 8, Jaslyn Nelson, in lane 9, Alexis Christensen, and in lane 10, Camille Schechter.
Deinhardt from heat 3 out in a 58.09. It looks like Julia is right there as she turns in a 59.35. Swimming a beautiful last leg. Julia's coming off that wall. Time to beat is a 2:01.20 for the top spot tonight. Top spot in this heat, it will be Julia with a 2:02.29. Unofficially, the times are Elena Deinhardt with a 2:01.20, Julia Padushkelly with a 2:02.29, and Mallory Schleicher with a 2:04.29.
Yeah, but I got a nice score. See how hard I am to feel this stuff. I mean, you do.
Swimming in heat 5, which is also the first heat of the men's 200-yard backstroke, is Dairo Sanchez in lane 4, Luciano Campo in lane 5, and Brandon Moran in lane 6.
The men's FGC record for this event is a 1:41.68. Meet record is a 1:45.52. Edging out his teammate just by a little bit in lane 6 with a 56.27 is Brandon. Stroke by stroke, they're holding on. Flipping together, it looks like Dario might take over in this last 50. All depends on that tempo. Dario's pulling ahead as we move into that last 25. Temper to temper is synchronized backstroke right here. As we're moving into the wall, it's going to be lane 6, Brandon held on with a 1:59.47. Followed closely by his teammate with a 1:59.99.
Swimming in the second heat of the boys' 200-yard backstroke is Miguel Cocoglu in lane 1. In lane 2, Juan Sarmiento. In lane 3, Arturo Campuzano. In lane 4, Kian Safari. In lane 5, Lorenzo Herrick. In lane 6, Colby Harden. In lane 7, Patrick O'Donnell. In lane 8, Ethan Sullivan. In lane 9, Kevin Moya. And in lane 10, Mateo Silva.
Time to beat from the first heat is a 1:59.47. Boys are staying close, and it is lane 5. Lorenzo going out with a 1:01.
No, 59.27.
29.27. Outside smoke, Mateo. Silvio's holding on. As we flip into the last 50, we have lane 5 Lorenzo, lane 8 Ethan, and lane 10 Mateo trying to get that lead. Time to beat is a 1:59.47. Coral Springs Lorenzo is going to hold on as we move into that last 12.5. And it is Coral Springs Lorenzo with a 2:02.40. Time to beat is still Brandon Moran from Azure, Florida Aquatics with a 1:59.47.
Go, Caleb.
Swimming in heat 7 is Karan O'Donnell in lane 1, Jorge Caufate in lane 2, David Campos in lane 3, Andrew Brantmayer in lane 4, in lane 5 Diego Nazario Vasquez, in lane 6 Hashan Ekanayake, in lane 7 Grant Boet, in lane 8 Jonas Santos, in lane 9 Logan Gonzalez, and in lane 10 Caleb De Silva.
Have a do not show in lane 5, so taking the lead for the first 50 is Hashan from South Florida Aquatics. Brandon from heat 5 went out in a 56.27. Hashan still holding on to the lead with a 59.15. Jorge in lane 2 is trying to hold on for that outside smoke. Hashan is holding strong, followed closely by lane 8, Jonas. Time to beat is still from heat 5, Brandon Moran, a 1:59.47. Hashan is close as he finishes up the last leg of this 200 backstroke. And it will be lane 6, South Florida Aquatics, Hashan with a 2:02.55.
On it!
Swimming in Heat 8 is Julian Lozano in lane 1, Richard Navarro in lane 2, Alejandro Mateus in lane 3, Marcelo Mansur in lane 4, Jorge Ricardo Roche in lane 5, Austin Nelson in lane 6, in lane 7 Alex Golding, in lane 8 Carlos R. Lascano, in lane 9 Grant Aran, and in lane 10 Alejandro Alvarez.
This is now the first heat of the seeded heats. Ransom Everglades Marcelo is taking the early lead, followed closely by South Florida Aquatics, Ricardo, and Austin. Heading in first in lane 6 with a 55.05 is Austin Nelson. That's way faster than Heat 5 Brandon Moran. Shall we see anybody go under 159? It will be this heat. Austin's taking the lead, followed closely by Jorge and Marcel as we head into this last 50. Underwaters are key in this 200 backstroke. Austin and Ricardo are trying to pull away from the rest of the leg, followed closely by Mansur and Alex. Last 25 underwaters. Austin and Ricardo are pulling ahead of the rest of the leg. 159.47 is the time to beat. And it's going to be lane 6, Austin, 152.61. Second goes to Ricardo with a 153.47 for 2. 153.42 for Ricardo. And third in lane 7, Alex Golding with a 155.09.
It's like a different beat down here. Like,
All right.
Swimming in Heat 9, Mateo Shearer in lane 1, Riley Briscoe in lane 2, Dylan Ferguson in lane 3, Winston Rendon in lane 4, Pablo Lopez Franco in lane 5, Finn Winkler in lane 6, Aldo Cepeda in lane 7, Adrian Hernandez in lane 8, Nathaniel Garrick in lane 9, and Dylan Dam in lane 10.
That was a huge drop for South Florida Aquatic Austin Nelson from a 153 to a 152. The Florida Gold Coast record is a 141.68. However, Futures is a 152.79. Heading in for this first 100, it looks like lane 4 is going to take it with a 54.91, the fastest 100 split we've seen so far this morning. And it's going to be Winston Rendon from South Florida Aquatics. Winston slipping back just a little bit. Finn is taking over with the lead. Finn, Pablo, and Winston are fighting now as they come into that last 25 underwaters. Beautifully done by Finn. And it looks like this heat is going to be won by Finn in lane 6 with a 152.95.
Coming in with the final heat of the 200-yard backstrokes for this morning is Fernando Collazo in lane 1, Tristan Wilson in lane 2, Carl Wilson Aimable in lane 3, Jack Faulkner in lane 4, in lane 5, Kyle Korvic, in lane 6, Patrick Doyle, in lane 7, Carlos Gobos, in lane 8, Marcus Azao, in lane 9, Sean Doyle, and in lane 10, Aria Becharat.
Time to beat right now is a 152.61 by South Florida Aquatics Austin Nelson. Fastest time so far for the 100 split is a 54.91. Azura's Carlos is out with a very powerful lead. And he's going to turn for the 100 split with a 52.89. Fastest split for the 100 by over 2 seconds that we've seen so far. Carlos is pulling away from the rest of the heat. Futures cut in this event is a 152.79. Meet record is a 141.68. It's going to be Azura's Carlos coming in. The first one under a 150. It's going to be a 149.03. Coming in second with a 152.98 is Patrick Doyle from Sunrise Swimming. Unofficially, Carlos with a 149.03 will take the top seat tonight for the men's 200 backstroke. Unofficially for the 200 backstroke, we have Carlos with a 149.03, followed closely by Austin Nelson with a 152.61, and Finn Winkler with a 152.95 unofficially.
You look so professional. With your hat. Alright, just told me to do it easy. Like to save my legs.
How's it going?
It makes me sound tired.
Concessions, boy. I'm just working. I gotta get his work.
So I guess the microphone's just fried, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
We're taking a small pause to start with this timeline. The next event is the 100-yard freestyle, starting at 9:14. That's the 100-yard freestyle starting at 9:14. The time now is 9:11.
Post it.
But like, exit wise, or like,
For me, it's not good.
Let's go! Let's go! Go, Raiders! Let's go, Nicky. Let's go, Bianca.
Starting us off with heat 1 of the mix, not the mix, but the 100-yard freestyle is Bianca Nieto in lane 2, Nava Hirschman in lane 3, Nicole Macedo in lane 4, Maria Jose Arrua in lane 5, Leslie Dame in lane 6, Nyam Dowling in lane 7, and Camila Garcia in lane 8.
Taking the early lead, we have lane 5, Maria Jose, going out 8:25.76. Coming in to touch the wall first in lane 5 with a 53 is Maria Jose. Coming in second with a 56 full score is lane 6 Latina.
Swimming in heat 2 is Maria Morales in lane 1, Carmen Sanchez Tembleque in lane 2, Hilary Rilo in lane 3, Evelyn Ballard in lane 4, Jordan Lewis in lane 5, Dahlia Hirsch in lane 6, Caitlin Martinez in lane 7, Camila Soporta in lane 8, Natalia Seabug in lane 9, and Erin Miller in lane 10.
Coming off at the 25.76 for the first 50. We're going to 24.74 from lane 1. Outside smoke going on there with Maria Morales. Time to beat is a 53.63. I don't think anybody sees her over there. course time, but she's going to do it with a 51.87. Coming in second in lane 7 with a 56.36, we have Caitlin Martinez.
Swimming in Heat 3, Charlie Goldstein in lane 1, Gabrielle Heisen in lane 2, Kaylin Ambruster in lane 3, in lane 4, Karina Manrique, in lane 5, Kay Kaplan, in lane 6, Karina Wong, in lane 7, Anna Rosa, in lane 8, Nicole Crean, in lane 9, Angelina Bausels, and in lane 10, Carolina Gonzalez.
24.74 is the fastest 50 split we've seen so far. It's going to be 26.61 in lane 2 from Gabrielle. It's going to be into the wall, lane 6 with a 54.97. 54.97 by Karina Wong.
In Heat 4 is Amari Porter in lane 1, Jade Renaud in lane 2, Caroline Perez in lane 3, Anastasia Lutz in lane 4, Emily Franco in lane 5, Ava Martinez in lane 6, Rebecca Montero in lane 7, Jessica Smith in lane 8, Lillian Smith in lane 9, and Stacey Senuchova in lane 10.
Going out with a 26.51 in lane 4, we have Anastasia. Guys are staying together. It could be anybody's game as we go into this last 25.
That's what we've already done. That's what we've already done.
Holding strong, it's going to be lane 7, so 55.14. Rebecca Montero.
Practicing already, huh? Who's hearing me?
Swimming in Heat 5 is Morgan Hiller in lane 1, Ella Beth in lane 2, Peyton Ward in lane 3, Michelle Marinheiro in lane 4, Julianne McCrane in lane 5, Maya Sorunmu in lane 6, Abby Sargent in lane 7, Simon Walker in lane 8, Jenna Marie Brames in lane 9, and Aria Torreta in lane 10.
Going out fast in lane 3 with 25.29 is Peyton. Time to beat is still 51.87 from Maria Morales from Heat 2. Pinecrest is Julianne McCrane. She just finished the 200 backstroke and she's back for more. It looks like she's going to touch in lane 5, Julianne McCrane with a 54.17.
Swimming in Heat 6, Jacqueline Nelson in lane 1, Juliana Garcia in lane 2, Samira Zambrano in lane 3, Mia Gellin in lane 4, Paula Gonzalez in lane 5, Corley Smith in lane 6, Caitlin Jorgensen in lane 7, Sally Golding in lane 8, Amber Candido in lane 9, and Lauren Balfour in lane 10.
Jacqueline is trying to get get that outside smoke, flipping in a 25.76. Coming into the wall, lane 1, 54.07 by Jacqueline.
Swimming in heat 7 is Kayana Moss in lane 1, Sydney Anton in lane 2, Madeline Smutney in lane 3, Cassia Flynn in lane 4, Kiara Camano in lane 5, Isabella Chambers in lane 6, Mallory Schleicher in lane 7, Ana Villamil in lane 8, Riley McCormick in lane 9, and Gabriela Avila in lane 10.
Fastest split so far is a 24.74. Coming into the flip from lane 6 is a 25.18. Isabella's trying to hold off the rest of the leg, the heat. Coming on closely is Mallory, who's going to come in and into the touch. It is lane 7, Mallory with a 52.14. Fastest time unofficially is still Maria Morales with a 51.87.
Swimming in heat 8 is Leora Rochton in lane 1, Sarah Lynn in lane 2, Victoria Torres in lane 3, Riley Botting in lane 4, Jillian Crooks in lane 5, Tawana McLemore in lane 6, Faye Souther in lane 7, Gio Musielo in lane 8, Sienna Griffiths in lane 9, and Emily Lopez Diaz in lane 10.
24.27 in lane 5 by Faith. Nope. By Jillian Crooks. Jillian Crooks split of the 50 and the 24.27 is a bit faster than Maria Morales in heat 2. Can she beat a 51.87 to get the top seed? Unofficially, it is a 50.77. Second in that lane was a 52.55. Unofficially, the time to beat now from Jillian Crooks is a 50.77.
Swimming in heat 9 is Elizabeth Sykes in lane 1, Kira Rampersad in lane 2, Brianna Hernandez in lane 3, Natalie Gambicki in lane 4, Haiti Smithwick in lane 5, Olivia Deinhardt in lane 6, Paige Lane in lane 7, Nicole Velarde in lane 8, Mariana Cote in lane 9, and Teresa Landron in lane 10.
Fastest 50 splits we've seen so far is a 24.27. Going for this 50, it's going to be a 24.68. By lane 5's Heidi. Holding on strong is Olivia Deinhardt. Heidi and Olivia are going into the touch, and it will be Heidi for 51.41. Unofficially, Faith Crooks will take over the top spot with a 50.77, followed by Maria Morales with a 51.87. Third in that heat will be a 51.41 by Heidi unofficially.
Swimming in heat 10, which is also the first heat of the boys' 100-yard free, is Hashan Ekanayake in lane 2, Christopher Gossman in lane 3, Wyatt Denhart in lane 4, Alexander Miller in lane 5, Giuliano Brunetti in lane 6, Logan Gonzalez in lane 7, Nicholas Valle in lane 8, and Juan Orjuela in lane 9.
Going fast in lane 3 with a 23-21. Trying to hold on Christopher Guzman as they come into this last 5, and it will be lane 3, Christopher Guzman with a 48-28. Followed closely with a 48-44 from Christopher Guzman.
Swimming in heat 2 of the boys' 100-yard free is Nathaniel Garrick in lane 1, Stephen Kim in lane 2, Miguel Cocoglu in lane 3, Jason Cuff in lane 4, Manuel Melendez in lane 5, Dylan Dam in lane 6, John Fanjul in lane 7, Genevieve Benoit in lane 8, Alessandro Bola in lane 9, and Christian Tijero in lane 10.
First, the 53-10 for the first 50 is lane 5, Manuel. My apologies, the 23-10. Coming in to finish, we have lane 5 showing 8:79 from Manuel Melendez.
Swimming in heat 3 of the boys is Paul Pocatraul in lane 1, Julian Morel in lane 2, Zachary Harris in lane 3, Grant Bowett in lane 4, John Fernandez in lane 5, Marcelo Carrion in lane 6, Carlos Escano in lane 7, Brennan Biner in lane 8, Robert Alvarez in lane 9, and David Campos in lane 10.
Coming in with a 23-46 in lane 1. And it is lane 7 with a 49-36. Carlos from Metro.
In heat 4 of the boys is Dominic Mitchell in lane 1, Lucas Opperman in lane 2, John Lynch lane 3, Ronnie Reda lane 4, Sheldon Wynn in lane 5, Victor Valdez lane 6, Raman Ferreira lane 7, Riley Briscoe in lane 8, Colin Neely in lane 9, and Charles Wingold in lane 10.
Time to beat so far is a 48-28 by Christopher from heat 10. Going out fast, 22-8-3. We have Sheldon. It is lane 9 coming out. 48-13 by Colin.
Let's go, Sean!
Swimming in heat 5 of the boys is Sean Doyle in lane 1, Charles Puhula lane 2, Jose Robles lane 3, Darion Luis June in lane 4, Finn Winkler lane 5, Evan Pelletier in lane 6, Gabriel Tortola lane 7, Michael Quintana lane 8, Evan Wilson lane 9, and Lucas Bailey lane 10.
I know you're wearing headphones. You're streaming it. I didn't know that it was being streamed.
22.50 in lane 5 from Finn. We just saw him again in that 200 backstroke. And it will be Finn with a 47.26. Unofficially the fastest time so far as we head into heat 50.
In Heat 6 of the boys, Gianni Famiano, lane 1, Leon Seaton, lane 2, Alejandro Alvarez, lane 3, Chase Foltz, lane 4, Aldo Cepeda, lane 5, Russell Fetlov, lane 6, Michael Baldolano, lane 7, Landon Emmons, lane 8, Austin Rodriguez, lane 9, and Richard Martin in lane 10.
.22.50 is the time to beat for the 50 as we see 22.96 coming from lane 9's Augustin. Trying to hold on to his lead as we go into this last 50. He has a lot of challengers. Azuro's Leon is trying to chase him down as we go into the touch. And it's going to be lane 2, 47.90, Leon Seaton.
How did that start and breakout was terrible.
In Heat 7 of the boys, Jorge Lopez, lane 1, Carl Wilson Amable, lane 2, Joshua Cajute, lane 3, Juan Mora, lane 4, Julio Orrega, lane 5, Davidson Vincent, lane 6, John Trio, lane 7, Caleb De Silva, lane 8, Ricardo Alvarez, lane 9, and Juan Abella, lane 10.
Moving out the first 50. It's going to be lane 8. We have Juan, Julio, and Davison trying to hold on. Who's going to get that lead with those beautiful underwaters? Jorge has taken the lead. Time to beat so far is a 27.26. And it's going to be Jorge.
43.
It looks like it's lane 2 with a 48.80. All right. It looks like it's Carl Wilson with a 48.80. Nope.
So in Heat 17 is Ivan Capaldo, lane 1, Renato Ran, lane 2, Marco Aurelio Lopez Casula, lane 3, Josiah Morales, lane 4, Zarek Wilson, lane 5, Brian Nordham, lane 6, Sebastian Lores, lane 7, Alex Khalil Mansur, lane 8, Leaf Bowman, lane 9, and Alex Golding, lane 10.
Please check the unofficial times on the website for Heat 16 times. As we go into Heat 17, going out with a strong lead in lane 4. Holding on strong. And it's going to be Mr. Morales with a 45.82.
In the final heat of the 100 free is Juan Bermudez, lane 1, Patrick Doyle, lane 2, Arya Bushart, lane 3, Dylan Smiley, lane 4, Kai Winkler, lane 5, Kyle Korbick, lane 6, Dylan Felt, lane 7, Landon Kaiser, lane 8, Mason Green, lane 9, and Julian Martin, lane 10.
Taking that early lead in lane 5 with a 20.79. Holding on to that lead, we may see something here. Meet record is a 41.90. Sorry, FGC record is a 41.90. Meet record is a 43.37. He's going to be a little off it. 43.77. right under that meet record, but hopefully tonight he'll be able to get that 43.37 or under. Kai Winkler, very close to that meet record.
Missed my wall. Pretty cool.
water.
Starting us off in the first heat of the 200-yard butterflies are Olivia Weeb in lane 4, Maria Leon in lane 5, and Addison Burney in lane 6.
The futures cut in this event is a 2:05.39. $200 butterfly are all about those underwaters, as we're seeing beautifully done by Maria. Touches first with a 100.03. The key to any 200, especially that 200 fly, is to work those underwaters, especially that last 100.
I'm gonna see what it says.
Trying to maximize on those underwaters. Maria's taking the lead and she's looking strong as we go into the last 25.
Ivan, why wouldn't I be hyped to lose?
And it will be Maria Leon from Unattached TSA with a 2:10.07. And officially the time to beat.
Go, Maya!
Swimming in heat 2 of the 100 flies are Evelyn Balog in lane 1, Sofia Barrios lane 2, Kayla Martinez in lane 3, Victoria Reveron in lane 4, Leslie Dame in lane 5, Julia Freshore in lane 6, Teresa Landrone in lane 7, Sydney Ant in lane 8, Maya Sorumnu in lane 9, and Fatima Portillo in lane 10.
Taking out that early lead in lane 10 from Fatima. strong at the first 75. Azura's Fatima. A minute point 30 for that first 100 split. If she can come back home a little bit faster, she'll have unofficially the fastest time. Fatima's holding strong in that outside lane. Nice underwaters. The rest of the heat is fighting for second and third of this heat, but Fatima's holding strong coming into that last 50. Holding that stroke count and nice turns. Last 25. Fatima is well over 15 yards faster than the fastest person in the heat, and it's going to be Fatima. Unofficially, it looks like a 2:07. Please check the results for the official time.
Wilson in lane 2, Laura Balfour in lane 3, Julia Podcasinli in lane 4, Casey Perez in lane 5, Mariana Cote lane 6, Sarah Quintero lane 7, Gabriela De Luna in lane 8, Sofia Grubbs in lane 9, and Camila Garcia in lane 10.
Just saw Julia swim a control 200 backstroke. She's back again for what looks like another control 200 butterfly as she turns at that 75. .03 is the fastest 100 split so far. We're going to see Julia turn at a 58.33. Holding on closely is Gabriela out there in lane 8. We can get some nice underwaters. She'll be able to hold on to that second or push forward. Julia's holding on to the lead as she moves in for this last 50. Gabriela's holding on to second, but not by much. The rest of the field is catching up. A fight now for second and third. Julia is holding strong. Time to be unofficially at 2:07. Gabriela is pushed down to third. As we touch officially a 2:05, unofficially a 2:05.15 by Pinecrest. Julia coming in second in lane 6. We have Casey with a 2:08.08, and third in lane 3 with a 2:09.29. Lauren from Pinecrest Swimming.
In the final final heat of the girls' 200-yard butterfly is Jetta Marie Brains in lane 1, Gabriela Meserole in lane 2, Samira Zambrano in lane 3, Paige Lane, lane 4, Madeline Smutney, lane 5, Nicole Aguilar, lane 6, Isabella Sykes, lane 7, Sofia Perez, lane 8, Lilia Blanco in lane 9, and Gabriela Avila swimming in lane 10.
Heat 4, the second to last heat. Smutney and Paige are fighting for this top spot, followed by Nicole, Madeline, and Paige are fighting for this top spot as we go into the 75. Into the wall first for this first 100 is lane 6, Nicole with a 59.95. Smutney's trying to hold on close to Nicole. Beautiful underwaters by Nicole to pull ahead. Nicole is taking over this race as Madeline is trying to fight for that second spot. Elizabeth Sykes holding on to third. Time to beat is a 2:05.15 for the and 2:03.73, unofficially the top spot. We're going into one more heat of this women's 200 butterfly. Second with a 2:06.76 in lane 5 is Madeline Smutney, and coming in third with a 2:06.84 in lane 7, Elizabeth Sykes.
The girls' 200-yard butterfly is Michelle Marinheiro in lane 1, Leora Rochton in lane 2, Juliana Garcia in lane 3, Elena Deinhardt in lane 4, Heidi Smithwick in lane 5, Sofia Diaz in lane 6, Rebecca Montero in lane 7, Bella Igizi in lane 8, Camila Saporta in lane 9, and Bianca Nieto in lane 10.
Coming out for the early lead in lane 5, we have Heidi. We just saw her swim the 100 free, and she's back again for a 200 butterfly. Fastest split we've seen so far is a 58.33 by Julia in heat 3, and it's going to be a 59.26 by Heidi. Heidi's holding on strong, but Sofia Diaz is trying to catch up to her, followed closely by Elena Deinhardt for third. Less than a 75 left. Heidi's trying to hold on, but Sofia is coming in strong with a 50 left. stroke to stroke, we have Heidi and Sophia. It's all about the underwaters on this last 25. Heidi's picking up a little speed as she finishes this last 10 meters. And it's going to be lane 5 with a 2:03.20 Heidi, followed closely by lane 6 is 2:04.84 Sophia. Unofficially, that Heidi will have the fastest time tonight with a 2:03.20, followed closely by a 2:03.78 Nicole. And third, Julia Padeschelli with a 2:05.15.
Oh, is that a new suit?
Swimming in heat 6 was also the first heat of the boys 200-yard butterfly. Is Christopher Gossman in lane 3, Dylan Bardelas in lane 4, Colby Harden in lane 5, Felix Gonzalez in lane 6, and Rodrigo Ventura in lane 7.
The men's FGC record is a 1:43.03. Meet record is a 1:46.09, and the futures cut is a 1:53.69.
She went 102, 102, first 100. How on the weight? On the second? Don't 5 seconds.
Going out in lane 7 is a 54.31. We have Rodrigo. Taking over this heat. Rodrigo is holding strong. Nice fast turns. Coral Springs. Rodrigo Ventura is gonna win this heat.
I know.
And it's gonna be a 1:56.21.
Hey, Jim, Jim.
And you tell him he goes, you got it. Oh my god. I was excited.
And 102, your first 100 was 102.
My whole flight was a 101.
You went 102. I saw over there. 102. 102.
Eu escutei os screams, I'm like, eu tô na frente então.
Tem nada muito easy, mais ruim.
Não, no segundo foi
Swimming in heat 2 of the boys is Maximo Fanjul in lane 1, Mateo Silva in lane 2, Matthew Fernandez in lane 3, Gabriel Landron in lane 4, Peter Roca in lane 5, Grant Aran in lane 6, John Fanjul in lane 7, David Chassin in lane 8, Andrew Huertas in lane 9, and Luca Hincapi in lane 10.
Check with them, but I think they wanted to keep it the same because it's fastest 100 split so far from heat 6 is a 54.31 by Rodrigo. It's gonna be a tight one as we go into this 100 split. And it's gonna be a 56.74 in lane 3 by Matthew Fernandez. Mateo Silva is holding strong, followed by Maximo in lane 1. None of them are giving up on this 200 fly. Everybody's fighting for every stroke, every yard. Holding on strong though is Matthew Fernandez. Lane 7, John, is trying to sneak into the game as well. Time to beat from the first heat is a 156.21. Matthew Fernandez is looking good. John Powell is trying to catch up. It's going to be a fight for who comes in third in this heat. 2:01 is the time from Matthew Fernandez.
Swimming in Heat A is Victor Carano in lane 1, Juan Orjuela in lane 2, Mateo Shearer in lane 3, Dylan Rodriguez in lane 4, Colin Meadows in lane 5, John Trio in lane 7, Ivan Grass in lane 8, Cole Narbone in lane 9, and Andres Teran Santos in lane 10.
They have first section. Era 212 and 210. I told. Travis said she's a flight.
Time to beat from the first 100 is a 54.31. These boys are staying together. Coming in lane 5 with a 58.18. Colin Meadows trying to push away from the rest of the heat. Andres trying to pull an outside smoke as we go into the last 50. Last 25. And it is Hano, the 2:01.86.
James McCready in lane 2, Marcelo Mansur in lane 3, Javier Colmenares in lane 4, Landon Kaiser lane 5, Winston Rendon lane 6, Angelo Martinez lane 7, Juan Abela lane 8, Colin Neely lane 9, and Nicholas Pilares in lane 10.
Landon is out for the early lead, but he's followed closely by Winston and Javier. Heading out first with a 54.28 in lane 5. time to beat. Unofficially is from heat 6, 156.21. Beautiful underwaters by Landon. Wilson is trying to stay close as we go into the last 50. Landon and Winston 1 and 2 as they turn into this last 25 underwaters. Landon pulls ahead just by a little bit, 156.21. Unofficially the fastest time so far. We're going to see Landon in lane 5 with a 153.65. Followed closely by Wilson with a 154.41. Third in lane 7, a 156.71.
Swimming in heat 10 is Christian Tijero in lane 1, Dylan Ferguson in lane 2, Michael Baldolano in lane 3, Javier Roman in lane 4, Dylan Smiley lane 5, Alejandro Mateos lane 6, Isaiah Jimenez lane 7, Marco Cancio lane 8, Brennan Binder lane 9, and Julian Martin lane 10.
Fastest time so far for the first 100 is a 54.28 by Landon. Heat 7, Isaiah is coming out with that strong lead. And it's going to be lane 7, Isaiah with a 53.56, the fastest 100 split we've seen this morning. Holding closely is Dylan in lane 5. It's Isaiah and Dylan as we go into a little over 50 yards. Dylan is picking up pace as he's about to overtake Isaiah for his last 25. Javier Roman is picking up pace coming into that third spot for that last 25. Dylan is about to overtake Isaiah as he comes in to the wall. And it isn't. It is lane 5, Dylan Smiley with a 152.94. Unofficially the fastest time so far as we go into one more heat. That's a 152.94 in lane 5 by Dylan Smiley.
Swimming in the final heat of the 200 fly is Esteban Núñez El Prado in lane 1, Fernando Collazo in lane 2, Enrique Rodriguez lane 3, Marcus Cesaro in lane 4, Nestor Montero in lane 5, Dylan Fell in lane 6, Kai Winkler in lane 7, Adrian Hernandez in lane 8, Mason Green in lane 9, and Lucas Bailey in lane 10.
Fastest splits we've seen so far is a 53.56 by Dylan and a 54.28 by Landon. Out with a quick lead is lane 5, Nestor with a 24.29 for the 50. Beautiful underwaters by Nestor. And we're coming into that 100 split. 51.85. The meet record for this event is a 146.09. Holding on strong in lane 1. Esteban trying to hold on to that second position out there.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think Phil knows it.
is holding strong, followed closely by lane 1, Esteban. I don't think anybody sees him out there. Esteban's catching up to Nestor. I don't think he sees him. Almost turning together that last 25. Beautiful underwaters again by Nestor as we bring it in for the last 12 and a half. Time to beat is a 153.65 and a 152.44, and it's going to be a 152.08 by Nestor Montero, and in lane 1 by Esteban a 152.19. Nestor Montero, the 152.08. Esteban Nunez del Prado with a 152.19, and Dylan Smiley with a 152.94 are unofficially the fastest 3 times going into tonight's 200-yard butterfly. Next event is starting at 10:20. It is now 10:13. Next event is starting at 10:20, the women's 200-yard freestyle.
still wear Speedo? Just curious.
That's all I have.
Did you really wash it? I like this. Is that rubber? So we are going to have a meeting, 3 of us, so I can go buy one of those. Right at the end of the session.
Swimming in the first heat of the women's 200-yard freestyle relay is TS Aquatics B in lane 3, Swim Fast A in lane 4, Gulliver Swim B in lane 5, Plantation Swim A in lane 6, and Pompano Beach Piranhas in lane 7.
FGC record for this is a 133.31, and the meet record is a 133.31, the same. Turning off first in lane 3 is TS Aquatics.
I saw that.
As we go into that second leg, Pompano Beach Piranhas are trying to catch up. Going into that third leg, it's going to be TSA Aquatics. Fighting for that second spot. Swim past Gulliver, Plantation, and Pompano. TSA Aquatics is trying to take that lead. TSA Aquatics is coming in for that last leg. It's going to be Faith Crooks. We saw her earlier today with that 50.77 in that 100 free. Trying to put away from the rest of the leg. We have Swim Fast and Pompano trying to catch that second and third position, but TSA Aquatic will definitely get the win in this heat 1 of 2. Coming in with a 139. TSA Aquatics is going to win that first heat as we go into the second heat of the women's 200-yard freestyle.
Swimming in the second and final heat of the 200 free relay for the women is Metro Aquatic Club of Miami A in lane 1, St. Andrews Aquatics A in lane 2, Gulliver Swim Club A in lane 3, Midtown Western Aquatics A in lane 4, Pancrest Swimming A in lane 5, TS Aquatics A in lane 6, South Florida Aquatic Club A in lane 7, Midtown Western Aquatics B in lane 8, in lane 9, South Florida Aquatic Club B, and in lane 10, Coral Springs A.
Turning over first to TSA Aquatics, that is Faith Crooks, the one we saw in the 100 freestyle, just pulling out a 23.45 for that first leg of the 50 to put TSA Aquatics first as we go into that second leg, changing over to the third. Holding on strong at TSA Aquatics, followed closely by South Florida Aquatic Club. Fighting for that second and third spot, Pinecrest and South Florida Aquatic Club. TSA is holding strong. Coming into that final leg. And it's going to be a close one, all three almost jumping together. It's going to be TSA, Pinecrest, and South Florida Aquatics fighting for that top spot. Time from the first heat is a 1:39. TSA is holding strong. And it's going to be TSA Aquatics with a 1:36.01, followed closely by Pinecrest with a 1:36.57, and South Florida Aquatics with a 1:37.24.
the first of two heats of the men's 200 yards freestyle relay is Gulliver Swim Club B in lane 1, Metro Aquatic Club of Miami B in lane 2, Ransom Everglades in A in lane 3, Plantation B in lane 4, Pinecrest A in lane 5, South Florida Aquatic Club B in lane 6, City of Hialeah Storm A in lane 7, TSA B in lane 8, and Swim Fort Lauderdale B in lane 9.
Turning over first in lane 5, we have Pinecrest Swimming. The meet record for this is a 1:24.53. Outside smoke after the changing of the leg. We have lane 1, Gulliver Swim Club, trying to get that outside smoke. Diving in first is lane 1, Gulliver Swim Club. Pinecrest is definitely trying to close in that gap. Changing over first, we still have Gulliver holding strong. I apologize, that is Metro Aquatics Club that is holding strong, trying to take over that lead from Pinecrest Swimming. And it's going to be neck and neck, Pinecrest Swimming versus Metro Aquatic Club. Who's going to come in first? And it will be heat 5, lane 1, Pinecrest Swimming with a 1:28.59. And that is Pinecrest Swimming in lane 5 with a 1:28.59.
Swimming in the second and final heat of the men's 200-yard freestyle relay, Pompano Beach Piranhas A in 1, Metro Aquatics A in 2, Miami County Day Aquatics A in lane 3, St. Andrews A in lane 4, Plantation Swim Team A in lane 5, TSA A in lane 6, South Florida Aquatic Club A in lane 7, Swim Fort Lauderdale A in lane 9, and Coral Springs Swim Club A in lane 10.
Turning over first is lane 3's Miami County Day Aquatics. This is going to be a close one. Plantation is taking over. They're going to hold on to that lead as we go into this final leg. Plantation followed closely by TS Aquatics. It looks like it's going to be Plantation, TSA Aquatics, and South Florida Aquatic Club coming in for that 1-2-3 spot. And it is lane 5 with a 1:24.08 Plantation Swim Team. Unofficially, that time from Plantation Swim Team did beat the meet record of a 1:24.53. Unofficially, Plantation Swim Team did beat the record of a 1:24.53. Starting at 10:32 are the events that were postponed from yesterday, starting with the 500-yard freestyle and then the 100 individual medley.
This is heat 1 of the 500 yard freestyle. Starting off with the girls in lane 3, Maria Morales. In lane 4, Kiara Rampersad. In lane 5, Yardena Rubin. In lane 6, Leslie Dame. In lane 7, Fatima Portillo. And in lane 8, Ella Beth.
The meet record for this event is a 4:45.97, and the FGC record is a 4:39.17. We just saw Fatima finish that wonderful 200 butterfly, and now she's back again in this 500 free. It's going to be a 57.79 for Fatima.
Or like microphone speakers. Some of them are.
It looked like all they had left was Bluetooth. What I could see. Bluetooth speakers.
Shit. This is off, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't work. Oh.
Yeah, I can look.
Thank you.
Fatima looking good after she finished that 200 fly, coming in strong in this 500. Out in a 57.79. Coming in for this 200 split, 20002.
Hello, Mom. I want to be home. Huh? I know, of course not.
Coming into the halfway mark, we still have Fatima holding on for that lead. Mark with a 3:02.96. Maria Morales is holding strong in that second position. Less than a 200 if she wants to try and catch or lead her Fatima. Fatima is maintaining those fast flips as she comes into that 400 yard mark. She's gonna flip in a 4:06.7. $75 left in this heat 1. Less than a 50 left. Fatima is still in the lead, followed closely by Maria Morales out there in lane 2. In lane 3. Coming in, senior champs. Senior champs time is at 5:31. She's going to be well underneath that. It's going to be Fatima in lane 7 with a time of 5:09.40.
The results.
Let's go, team!
Where are the results printed?
We are online on the heat sheet. There's a
Let's go, Cori! Dale, Catalina!
Always on.
Come on, baby!
Look who's back.
Let's go, Cori!
No, really?
No. I don't know. Chris didn't send anything. What's up? Yeah, it's on breakfast. Chris sent me.
Swimming in the second heat of the 500 freestyles, Teresa Landron in lane 1, Evelyn Balog in lane 2, Julia Freshore in lane 3, Caitlin Martinez in lane 4, Britta Schwengel in lane 5, Riley McCormick in lane 6, Alexis Christensen in lane 7, Karina Wong in lane 8, Gabriela Meserola in lane 9, and Anna Klein in lane 10.
Our leader Fatima was out in a 57.79 in heat 1. Our early leader is Riley in lane 6. It's going to be 58.05 for Riley, taking out the early lead. Riley and Britta are going to stay very close to each other. Stroke by stroke. Britta is trying to pull away from Riley, but she's trying to hang on. .200 split in the last heat was a 2:00. We're going to see a 2:00.31 again. Britta's trying to pull ahead of Riley. Halfway mark, we have our leader, Britta, with a 2:31.51, followed closely by Riley with a 2:33. .300-meter mark, Fatima was a 3:02.96. We're gonna have Britta with a 3:02.70.
Which would you like? We have tuna fish, turkey, ham, we have like egg and cheese, bacon and cheese, ham, egg and cheese, turkey. Can I borrow your pen for a minute? What sub would you like? You don't want anything? Oh yeah? Would you like a sub? What type? Turkey, tuna, maybe Italian, then we have like egg and cheese, bacon and cheese, and ham, egg and cheese. Turkey.
Britta has really pulled ahead of this leg. Riley has definitely faded back as we see Alexis and Karina taking a move. Karina Wong is going to take a move, trying to get that second position, but it's going to be Britta all the way with a 4:05.35. Last 100. Britta's turning in for that last 75. Karina Wong is holding strong for that second position. Time to beat is a 5:09.40 from Fatima. Britta's going to be right on that. She needs to pick up the pace just a little bit more. Britta's time before was a 5:14. She's definitely going to beat that. And it's going to be Britta with a 5:05.77. Coming back in a minute. Fantastic last 100 for Britta as she finishes in a minute plus with a 5:05.77.
Swimming in Heat 3 are Lillian K. Smith in Lane 1, Michelle Marinero in Lane 2, Riley Barnhart in Lane 3, Corley Smith in Lane 4, Natalie Gambicki in Lane 5, Amber Candido in Lane 6, Leora Rochin in Lane 7, Samira Zambrano in Lane 8, Jenna Marie Brains in Lane 9, and Lilia Blanco in Lane 10.
Taking that early lead in Lane 5, Natalie from South Florida Aquatics. Turning with a time of 57.9. Holding on strong still is Natalie. Changing of the leaders now in Lane 4. Corley's trying to push ahead of Natalie. Fastest 200 split we've seen so far is a 2:00.02. Corley and Natalie are fighting it out as we go into this 200 yard mark with a 1:58.77.
Sarah, I better see you. Oh, you will.
Let them know their sandwiches are there.
Halfway mark, Corley is trying to take that lead, but Natalie is holding strong, not giving it up. Lane 6, Amber, and Lane 2, Michelle Marinero are trying to fight it out for that third position, but Corley is holding strong. Going to that 300 yard mark. Fastest time so far we've seen is a 3:02. She's gonna be right on that. And it's gonna be a 3 minutes 41. Corley's trying to push ahead, but Natalie is trying to stay with her. Coming in third in lane 2, we have Michelle Marinara trying to hold on strong. It's going to be a close race between these two. Natalie has caught back up to Corley as we go into the last 150, as we go into the 400, sorry. 4:05 is the time to beat, and it's going to be at a flip. It's going to be 4:03.17. Definitely faster than the previous two swims. Natalie's now taken back her spot. Corley's being pushed to second. Last 50. Natalie definitely waited her turn and paced her race. Coming into the last 50, she's definitely kicking up those legs. Corley is trying to catch up. Flipping in that third position, we have lane 2, Michelle Marinara, and lane 10. I don't know if they see each other, but Natalie's definitely going to take this lead. Time to beat is a 5:05.77. And it's going to be lane 5, South Florida Aquatics Natalie with a 5:03.64. Followed closely by Corley with a 5:06.43 in the second. And third in lane 2, Michelle Marinara with a 5:12.64.
Papaula! Let's go, Marie! Go, Marie!
Swimming the final heat of the girls 500 free is Sienna Griffiths in lane 1, Isabel Wilson in lane 2, Mariana Cote in lane 3, Madeline Smutney in lane 4, Julia Padishkelly in lane 5, Riley Body in lane 6, Erin Miller lane 7, Alina Deinhardt lane 8, Paula Gonzalez lane 9, and Jessica Smith in lane 10.
Fastest 100 we've seen so far is a 57.79. Coming in lane 6, we're going to see a 55.91. Riley Botting is definitely holding on to that top lead, but Erin Miller is trying to hold on for that second. Just trying to stay with her as we go into this 200-yard mark. 158 is the fastest 200 split from the last heat, and we're gonna see lane 6 Riley with a 155.6. Riley and Erin are staying close to each other. Riley's trying to push away from the rest of the league, but Erin is holding strong. Erin is staying right beside her hip. Right under that 3-minute mark, we have a 2:55.91 by Riley. Riley, Erin, and Mariana are settling into their spots for 1, 2, and 3.
And then I did 103.
Erin looks like she's about to make her move. Erin is trying to catch up to Riley, trying to take that spot into the next turn. Mariana's over there outside. I don't know if they see her as they flip. 3:56. Erin has overtaken Riley and Mariana over there in lane 3. Last 50. As Riley and Erin almost flip together, it's going to be who has enough at the end of this 500. Riley is turning on the heat. Coming to the last 25. Erin is definitely taking this lead and holding on to it. Time to beat is a 5:03.64. She's well going to be under that 5-minute mark. And it's going to be lane 7, lane 7, Erin Miller with a 4:56.24. Followed closely by Riley Botting with a 4:57.34.
Race swim, Nice job, ladies! Good more heat, Good job, Sienna. Good job, Aaron.
No, my mom left. I was like, who's climbing?
Swimming heat 5, which is also the first heat of the boys 500 yard freestyle, is in lane 4 Andres Teran Santos, in lane 5 Christopher Gossman, and in lane 6 Miguel Gogolu.
Christopher is definitely starting out pretty fast for this 500 free. The meet record for this is a 4:18.24. Sorry, the FGC record is a 4:18.24. The meet record is a 4:25.55.
This is like very angry behind the block. So if you see something like that, show me.
Yum yum. Yum yum.
Hey, good job.
Christopher Gosham, we saw him in the 100 free earlier today with a 48.28, and he's going to lead this 500 free with a 52.76. Christopher definitely has that front end speed.
She's like, half a second here and there, and we're right
right there.
So it's like I'll wait until you use that last extra push at this.
Kick was nice. It was consistent. Never give up the kick. I can tell you were tiny and you're tired. And you always have. I mean, you can do that for like 10K straight and long extension. You tell here and here.
Christopher is setting the pace for this 500 free as he turns for this 200-yard mark at a 150.71.
Something that's not to be scoffed at. A lot of times, just basic shoulder exercises will strengthen and will increase your movement flexibility. We've done 4 or 5 using extra shoulders. We got races tonight, extra shoulders, and then before you are going back and forth, you're going to see it part to get you some nice and hot, or some type of menthol, and like you don't have to be back until like 4. Around 3:30, put some menthol on it, and I'll help loosen up this whole area a little bit more. You got it. Long swing down. See the splits? They're good. I mean, if you tweak.
Coming into the 300 mark, we're going to see Christopher with a 248.64.
That was just pressing through a little bit harder here and there, and just maybe tucking the turn a little bit faster to gain more momentum off the roll. Okay, yeah, you pushed off. The one thing I was taught,
Staying strong and keeping a nice pace.
one thing that a buddy of mine taught me with their distance was and just even if you when you try to that'll give you a bit more
She said, I need push-up.
I would say keep it at 1. You don't understand.
Coming into that 400 mark. We're going to see a 346.88.
She does everything.
Every time. She got a rhythm. She's on training. She's been here though.
I told her. She did her 100%.
Entered with a 418 as a long course time. Christopher is going to get a really great time this morning in this 500 freestyle.
Well, she's a fire, right?
Last 50.
One water.
Ooh, breathing out of that turn. Christopher is coming in fast for this last 25. And it's going to be lane 5, CS Aquatics, Christopher Guzman with a 4:45.65.
It also makes it hard to pitch. It's just a big
Swimming in Heat 6 is Jair Lopez in lane 1, Arturo Campuzano in lane 2, Colin Neely lane 3, Gabriel Landron lane 4, Grant Aran lane 5, Mateo Silva lane 6, Ethan Sullivan lane 7, Wyatt Denhart lane 8, Saud Al-Shkamarouch lane 9, Daniel Gonzalez Jimenez in lane 10.
But I have a bad hip. I can't run either. I know it wasn't the race.
spot with that early lead is Jahir over there in lane 1 from Azura. He's going to turn at the 52.75.
But as with the sister, focus on the safety. Because if you're not all up there, you're not able to do the shit that you do.
Holding on to that spot is still Jahir, followed closely by his teammates in lane 9, Saud. Jahir turning in a 1:49.61, a little bit faster than our heat winner of the last one, Christopher Gozman. Saud in lane 9 is trying to stay close to his teammate in lane 1, but Wyatt is staying close for that third position. It's gonna be Jahir and Saud, opposite sides of the pool deck, but they're staying close in that 500. Last 300 pace is a 2:48. We see Saud over there in lane 9 with a 2:47.11. Saud in lane 9 has officially taken over the lead from his teammate, but Jahir is not giving up.
Also, every race isn't going to be race. You are going to have worse ones than this race. But like, that's all about
Azura versus Azura, lane 1 versus lane 9. Flipping together every 25. .400 mark, 3:46 in our last race. We're going to see a 3:44.33 for Saud in lane 9.
You are fine. Living your best life.
75 to go. Saud is pushing ahead of his teammate Jahir, who's going to have that last push in the last 50. So Hood is turning on the afterburners. 4:45.65 is the time to beat. So it is staying strong, but Jahir is not giving up, trying to do one final push. And it's going to be lane 9 from Azura, Saud with a 4:39.40. His teammate in lane 1 with a 4:40.54 by Jahir.
Swimming in Heat 7 is Alexander Miller in lane 1, Josu Bais in lane 2, Caleb De Silva in lane 3, Christian Tejero lane 4, David Campos, lane 5, Reyno Lorenzo in lane 6, Maxim Chanu in lane 7, Kobe Hart in lane 8, and Carvin J. Ortiz in lane 9, and Colin Meadows in lane 10.
Unofficially, the top two fastest times to beat is a 4:39 and a 4:40 by the Azura teammates, Jahir and Saud. .52.75 is the time going out. We're going to see the first contender, 55.08 from lane 6. Coming into this 200 split, it's going to be a 154.21 in lane 1 by Alexander Miller. Coming into this 300 mark, we still have our leader out there in lane 1, a 254 by Alexander Miller, holding strong out there. .125 left to go. Alexander's looking strong. Lorenzo's holding on to that second spot. And over here in lane 10, we have a Colin holding on to that third spot.
Go, Colin! Let's go!
Does she like?
Up!
75 left. Alexander's morning time, 5:05.08. He's definitely in the runnings to beat that time over there in lane 1. Lorenzo and Colin are fighting for that second and third spot. 50 left. Colin's putting in the extra effort right now as he's overtaken Lorenzo for that second spot. Coming in, Alexander is definitely going to go under that 5-minute mark with a time of 4:54.99. Coming in second in lane 10 with a 4:58. We have Colin, and in lane 6, Lorenzo with a 5:01.38.
Swimming in Heat 8 of the 500 freeze is Rafael Opperman in lane 1, Riley Briscoe in lane 2, Hashane Kanayak in lane 3, Sean Doyle in lane 4, Grant Mowat in lane 5, Nathaniel Garrick in lane 6, Julian Lascano in lane 7, Mateo Shearer in lane 8, James McCready in lane 9, and Nicholas Pilar in lane 10.
Taking the early lead is Julian. Fastest split so far, we see a 52.75 for that first 100, and it's going to be lane 7, 54.07. Julian in lane 7 is trying to take that lead, but over there in lane 1, Raphael from Pinecrest is holding strong. We have Mateo and James trying to stay in the fight. Fastest 200 is a 1:49, and we're going to see him flipping at a 1:51.30. Julian from Metro Aquatics is holding strong as we go into the halfway mark. Julian's gonna fit with a 250.58. Holding strong is Julian from Metro Aquatics as we go into the 400 yard mark. Clipping at a 3:51.54. Trying to fight for that second and third spot. Lorenzo is trying to hold on to his lead, but we have a three-way hunt for the second and third spot from South Florida Aquatic Club, Hashan, Sunrise Swimming, Sean, and Swim Fort Lauderdale, Grant. As we go into the last 25, Sean and Hashan are trying to fight for that second and third spot, but Julian is trying to hold on to his lead. It's going to be a sprint to the finish, and it is lane 7, 4:50.46 by Julian. Coming in second in lane 3, Hashan from South Florida Aquatic Club with a 4:51.06. And coming in third, Sean Doyle with a 4:51.
Swimming in heat 9 of the 500 freeze is Theodore Bowman in lane 1, Fernando Goyazo lane 2, Alex Khalil Mansour lane 3, Javier Roman lane 4, Andrew Brandmeier lane 5, Ivan Grass lane 6, Dylan Ferguson lane 7, Russell Svetlov lane 8, Giuliano Brunetti lane 9, and Robert Alvarez in lane 10.
Unofficially, the top two times we have so far are 4:39 from Saud Azura and 4:40 from Azura Jahir. As we go into the next heat, we have an early leader in lane 3. These boys are definitely sticking together as we go in for this 100 split. Fastest split so far is a 52.75. We are going to see in lane 1, 54.29. Ivan Grass is trying to get an early lead as we move into the last 25 of this 200. Ivan Grass is going to flip at a 151.50. Second, third, and fourth are still trying to fight it out. Fastest 300 split is a 2:47. We're gonna see lane 6's Ivan Grass coming in. Right under that 250 mark at 2:49.65. We have Giuliano and Theodore trying to fight it out for that second and third spot, trying to get ahead of the rest of the pack. Ivan Grass is holding strong, but Giuliano in lane 9 is trying to catch up to our leader. Theodore in lane 1 is trying to hold strong. Fastest 400 mark is a 3:44. We're going to see Ivan flipping with a 3:48. Giuliano is catching up to our leader. 75 left. Ivan and Giuliano. As we go into the last 50, it's going to be who has enough energy for this last 50. Giuliano has overtaken our leader, Ivan, as we go into this last 30. Powerful flip by Giuliano. He's really bringing it home. His time for the morning was a 4:50.67. He's definitely going to go under that. As Giuliano finishes strong with a 4:43.90 to take the win.
And swimming in the final heat of the 500 freeze is Carlos Oscano in lane 1, Austin Nelson in lane 2, Nestor Montero in lane 3, Patrick Doyle in lane 4, Dylan Felt in lane 5, Kyle Korbick in lane 6, Marcelo Manser in lane 7, Ricardo Alvarez in lane 8, Gabriel Tortola in lane 9, and Isaiah Jimenez in lane 10.
Final heat, our times are still a 4:39 to beat from Heat 6's Saud from Azure Aquatics. Going in for the early lead, fastest 100 split is a 52.75. We are going to see in lane 6 a 50.75 by Kyle Korvic. Gulliver Kyle's trying to take that early lead, but Dylan Felt from Swim for Lauderdale is not letting go. He's staying right at his hip. Fastest 200 split from the morning was a 1:49.6. We're definitely going to see just around there or faster from this heat as we flip from Dylan with a 1:46.13. Dylan has just taken over Kyle. We're going into that halfway mark. It's going to be Dylan Felt holding on and Kyle Korvic right at his hip. Lane 9, Gabriel Tortora is trying to catch up and be a part of this. Dylan flips at a 4:40.80. That's the fastest 300 split we've seen so far today. $240.84 for Dylan. Dylan is trying to pull ahead of Kyle, but he's staying very close to him. Plantation Swim Club, Gabrielle is trying to stay close for that third spot. That 400 mark. Time to beat is a 3:44. Dylan is going to be on there with a 3:35.6. Dylan is definitely pushing ahead of Kyle as Kyle's settling into that second position. We have Gabrielle pulling away for that third spot. Last 50, we'll see if Kyle has anything left over. Let's see if anybody can challenge our leader. Time to beat is a 4:39.40. Dylan is definitely pushing in that last 25. Using those afterburners. He's definitely going to beat our top seed, touching in a time of 4:28.18. Second in that heat is Kyle Korvic with a 4:31 flat. And third in that heat, a 4:37.41 in lane 9 from Gabrielle Tortola. Dylan Felt, unofficially the fastest time for the 500 yard freestyle, is a 4:28.18. The next event will start at 11:32, 100 yard individual medley. That's 11:32, individual medley, 100 yards.
Swimming in heat 1 of the
He
of the
wanted to
100
combine.
He wanted to combine of the 100-yard individual medleys are Teresa Landron, Stephanie Udell, Sofia Hoyos, Ana Freibel, Nava Hirschman, Thais Estrada Nunez, Carolina Gonzalez, Niam Dowling, Jay Renaud, Marian Catalazan, and Caitlin Barrios.
Once again, this is a combined heat of heat 1 and 2. So please see the results for your name and time. Going out fast in lane 7, 29.26. A nice breaststroke leg. Finishing strong.
Swim, John!
The winner of the combined heat of heat 1 and 2 in lane 7 with a 103.90.
Swimming in heat 3 is Sadie Gonzalez in lane 1, Amari Porter in lane 2, Caroline Perez in lane 3, Jordan Lewis in lane 4, Hilary Rio in lane 5, Mercedes Pelaez in lane 6, Valeria Ansures in lane 7, Juliana Florimakisu in lane 8, Angelina Balsos in lane 9, and Sofia Osorio in lane 10.
Coming into the early lead in lane 5 with a 29.69 is lane 5, Ilaria. As we push into this freestyle leg, 100 IM is all about those turns and the walls. Coming in to win heat 3, it is lane 5 with a 104.12. A 104.12.
Swimming in heat 4 is Dahlia Hirsch in lane 1, Camila Garcia in lane 2, Gabriela Avila in lane 3, Mia Gillen in lane 4, Peyton Ward in 5, Victoria Reveron in 6, Nicole Creed in 7, Reese Rosenthal in 8, Sabrina Osorio in 9, and Gabrielle Heisen in 10.
Our leader so far went out in a 29.69. As you go for this first 50 of heat 4, we're going to see in lane 7 a 28.75. Nicole Creed is trying to get ahead of the rest of the pack in this breaststroke. And it's going to be lane 8, Reese, that took advantage of that breaststroke as she brings it home in the freestyle. With a time of 1:02.85 for Reese.
Swimming in heat 5 is Leslie Dame in lane 1, Bella Agizi in lane 2, Erin Miller in lane 3, Anna Rosa in lane 4, Kendra Gomez in 5, Caitlin Jorgensen in 6, Anastasia Lutz in 7, Morgan Hiller in 8, Gabrielle Mezzarol in 9, and Leora Rochton in lane 10.
Fastest time so far was seems the 28.75 for the first 50. And it's going to be lane 3 with a 27 27.26. Aaron Miller is trying to push ahead.
Go! Go! Turn over! Turn over!
Kendra's trying to catch her up in this breaststroke, but it looks like it's going to be Erin as she turns for the freestyle leg. Time to beat is a 102.85. And she's going to do that. It's going to be Erin into the wall in lane 3 with a 59.71.
Hey, nice one, lady! Good job, Leora! Hey, how's happening?
Swimming in heat 6 is Sarah Quintero in lane 1, Kate Kaplan in lane 2, Sydney Ant in lane 3, Juliana Garcia in lane 4, Gabriela De Luna in 5, Brianna Hernandez in 6, Abby Sargent in 7, Faith Southern in 8, Cassia Flynn in 9, and Jacqueline Nelson in 10.
27.26 is the 50 split to beat. And it's going to be lane 10 with a 27.65. Let's see if there's going to be any change in the breaststroke. Can Jacqueline hold on, or the rest of the field going to catch her? And they did as we turn into the freestyle leg. It's going to be a close one. 59.71 is the time to beat. And it's going to be to the touch in lane 6, 0099.
Let's go, Nicole!
Swimming in heat 7, which is also the final heat of the girls' 100-yard individual medley, is Sophia Grubbs in lane 1, Nicole Velarde in lane 2, Ana Villamil in lane 3, Mallory Schleicher in lane 4, Nicole Aguilar in lane 5, Tawana McLemore in lane 6, Olivia Dinehart in lane 7, Natalie Gambicki in lane 8, Kiara Rampersad in lane 9, and Victoria Torres in lane 10.
Fastest split is a 27.26. As we flip with a 26.77 in lane 5. Nicole, we've heard her name all morning as she pushes for this breaststroke leg, but Dinehart has taken over the breaststroke leg. As we move into the freestyle leg, a 59.71 is the time to beat, as Olivia Dinehart is trying to take it home in this freestyle leg. And it's going to be into the wall. Olivia with a 57.70. Unofficially the fastest time of the morning, Olivia Dinehart with a 57.50.
Swimming in heat 8, which is also the first heat of the boys' 100-yard individual medley, is Robert Piper in lane 4, Maxim Charnot in lane 5, Ryan Davis in lane 6, and Kevin Moya in lane 7.
It's going to be a 27.32 in lane 7 for the fastest split of the boys section. Breaststroke changes of the leg. It's gonna be North Miami swim team coming in for that win in lane 5 with a time of 58.43. 58.43, unofficially the fastest time for heat 8.
Swimming in heat 9 is Luciano Campo in 1, Mateo Silva in 2, Arturo Campuzano in 3, Ryan Nordham in 4, Diego Villalonga in 5, Andrew Huertas in 6, Richard Navarro in 7, Matthew Fernandez in 8, Luca Hincapi in 9, and Wilson Ward in 10.
Underwaters are important. We have the fastest split so far is a 27.32. We're going to see a 24.32 by Ryan. And Ryan hold on to this lead. Fastest time to beat is a 58.43. And it's going to be Ryan with a 55.69.
Swimming in Heat 10 is Abelardo Caufate in 1, Oscar Rios in 2, Joshua Cajuste in 3, Sebastián Lozada Herrera in 4, Jonas Santos in 5, Daniel Gerstick in 6, Brennan Binder in 7, Charles Pujula in 8, Lucas Opperman in 9, and Diego Nazario Vasquez in 10.
50 split to beat, 24.32. We're going to see a 26.70 in lane 9. Lucas is trying to hold on to this lead as we change into the breaststroke leg. The rest of the field is catching him up. It's up to that freestyle leg. Fastest time to be is a 55.69. Anybody's game right now. And it's going to be lane 3 with a 57.25. That's Enrique Joshua, the 57.25.
Swimming in Heat 11 is Charles Wingold in 1, John Lynch in 2, Enrique Rodriguez in 3, Logan Gonzalez in 4, Alejandro Mateus in 5, Dylan Rodriguez in 6, Sean Doyle in 7, Peter Roca in 8, Evan Pelletier in 9, and Richard Martin in 10.
24.32 is the fastest time we've seen so far for the 50 split. We're going to see these boys flipping in a 25.35 from lane 5.
What do you mean?
Alejandro Mateus holding on to that lead. Enrique Rodriguez, his teammate, is trying to take over that lead as we turn for the freestyle. Enrique is trying to hold on to that sprint. Time to beat is a 55.69. And it's going to be lane 3, Enrique with a 55.23.
Swimming in Heat 12 is Christopher Howe in 1, Pablo Lopez Franco in 2, Zachary Harris in 3, Alejandro Alvarez in 4, Stephen Kim in 6, Winston Rendon in 7, Paul Pocachagul in 8, Joaquin Uz in 9, and Alexander Miller in 10.
Turning into that 50 split, we're going to see a 24.93 from lane 7. Winston is trying to hold on to that breaststroke leg, but Joaquim is trying to catch him up as we turn for this last 25 freestyle. Time to beat is a 55.23. Joaquim is really putting out all the stops as he's coming in. Last 5. And it's going to be a 54.59. Unofficially the fastest time we've seen this morning so far.
Swimming in Heat 13 is Agustin Rodriguez in 1, Aldo Zepeda in 2, Patrick Doyle in 3, Mason Green in 4, Johnny Famiano in 5, Chase Folds in 6, Manuel Melendez in 7, Julian Martin in 8, Wyatt Denhart in 9, and Jose Robles in 10.
Beautiful underwaters. Our early leader, lane 4, with a 24.62. The takeover is happening. Breaststroke is changing the legs once again. As we move into that freestyle leg, will we see more underwaters? It's gonna be lane 8 with a 53.63. Julian Martin.
And swimming in the final heat of the morning is Javier Colmenares in 1, Ivan Capaldo in 2, Renato Heron in 3, Eddie Marin in 4, Julio Herrero in 5, Zarek Wilson in 6, Finn Winkler in 7, Marcelo Carrion in 8, Victor Valdez in 9, and Jorge Ricardo Roche in 10.
100 IM is all about the underwaters and turns that we just saw Julio in lane 5 turning with a time of 23.16, our fastest 50 split so far in the morning. Time to beat is a 53.63 by Julian Martin. Breaststroke leg, his forte as he turns for that freestyle leg. Meet record is a 50.01. We have South Florida Aquatics Julio coming in and touching with a 50.26. Just under the record, just over the record, apologies. Hopefully tonight. Unofficially the fastest time in the morning, 50.26 for Julio Borrega from South Florida Aquatics. That is all for the morning. We will see you again tonight for finals.